Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Bound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got the Boho journal here that we're making together. I've gone away and stitched on all of the pockets, and so what I would like to do now is, I just had that upside down. I actually did film this already and I had that page upside down, so I bound in some of the pages the wrong way up, so I had to cut it all, and now I'm filming this again. All to say that it's okay, we've all had that before, we've all bound in a whole signature upside down or the odd page upside down. It's all good, just cut it apart, cut the thread, you can always bind it again. Some people just leave it because in a junk journal anything goes, so it can still work sometimes, but mistakes happen, it's all natural. So just cut the thread and you can do it again. So all I want to do now, which should have helped me last time, is go through the journal and just make sure everything is lined up. So most of the pages I want to center, put them in the middle, except when I get to this kind of page I want to put it at the bottom, because that way you can see all the different looks. So I want to put this at the bottom, and this page I'm going to move slightly to the top, and then all the others we want mostly centered. Doesn't matter if they're not exactly center, but you know, just roughly. So giving you a look at the sewing as well, doily center. I like putting the pockets at the bottom, I don't know why, but I just do, except for the pocket pages, because you can see all aspects, so you can see that, that and that. So because the other pocket page was at the bottom, I'm going to put this pocket page at the top. So centered mostly. Yep, okay, so the envelope is also at the bottom. Now I will grab everything now that it's placed where I want it. Just line everything up and get these threads out the way. Grab your cover and just place it into the crease, that middle fold of the cover. And this is why I love single signature journals, because you treat the cover as if it is a page, and you can do that with a paper bag because it's flexible. And then we're just going to grab our bobby pins or paper clips and put them there. If you're a beginner and you feel more comfortable, you can just put 2 more bobby pins, one here and one there, or paper clips, whatever you have. Then I'm going to be using this turquoise embroidery thread to go with the boho theme, and I've got a tapestry needle. And you can use wax linen thread, you can use whatever needle you have, as long as the eye is large enough for, you know, your thread to go through. So then I'm going to catch the middle of the page, and I'm going to poke a hole through the middle, and I'm going to poke through the needle and catch it there so that the pages line up. Now I'm going to put my next hole down here to catch the middle page a little bit to hold it in place. Poke my hole down there and go back in through that hole. So what you're thinking about is just holding that fold as tight as you can, so that hopefully you're going through the middle. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull that down. So pull this down pretty much like as hard as you can without ripping anything, so that when you go back through the middle hole, hope you can see this, a bit shadowy, when you go back through the middle hole you don't go through the thread because you've pulled it out of the way. If you do go through the thread, you might just need to cut the thread and start again, or cut off the needle so that you can pull your thread through. So then I'm going to catch that spot again, just at the top, go through that hole. Now I want to go underneath this thread here, so we're going underneath, so that when we pull it through we can pull this needle with the thread this way, pull this way, and you just want to wriggle, 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 wriggle until that's centered right in the middle of that hole. Now I do just check the tension on the outside just to make sure it's all pulled all the way through, and I like that snap noise. You can hear that snap noise. I like a tight binding, so I usually do a tight binding as tight as I can, but without ripping your holes. Like, don't go crazy pulling it, you don't want to rip your holes and make giant holes. So then I will just do 3 knots. You can do 2, but I just want to be safe and do 3. Some people like loose binding as well, so if you prefer loose binding, go ahead and do that. But just choose the tension you would like. I'm going to trim that off at the edge there. We're going to remove the paper clips. And now it's a journal. So I'm also just going to do a flip through here to show you the sewing, and also just chat about another tip that I didn't mention in the last video about embellishing. So sometimes people tell me they get overwhelmed with knowing how to embellish. One tip I have is do symmetry. So sometimes when I do a journal, I just go straight from the front to the back adding embellishments, or sometimes I go randomly adding embellishments depending on the pages and the embellishment. But if you just want to go with something really simple, I do symmetry. So instead of going from start to back or random, I will go page by page symmetrically. So I'll go pocket at the front, and then the next embellishment that I'll place is a pocket at the back. So they're both at the bottom, symmetry. And I'll try and choose similar pieces as well. See how they're similar patterns, designs. So then the next page, symmetry. We've got a side pocket, side pocket. Then the next page, symmetry. Now we have a top pocket. Next page, both are side pockets. Next page, see we're alternating, bottom pocket. And the reason why we're alternating, so it's not like bottom, 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 side, 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 top, 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 which you could definitely do. You could definitely do that. But I just like to have a different look every time you turn the page. And also it spaces it out so you don't have everything at the bottom or everything at the top, that kind of thing. So then again, now we've got something at the top, and I want to break the pattern. So you saw it went either top or bottom side, top or bottom side. So now I'm breaking that pattern and doing a bottom top instead of alternating it with a side. And here again, breaking the pattern. So it's always kind of, not that it really matters, but for me, I'm liking the idea of just giving the pages a different look. This is the one that we've left blank so that we can paper clip items on it. Then now we've got a side pocket. See, it's been a while since we've seen a side pocket. So here's our side pocket under the secret little flap. And then here's our corner pocket, just again to add something different. So that's just a way that can maybe help you not get overwhelmed with all the pages you've got and all the embellishing you have to do. Do symmetry, which is what I did for the original. So when I did my original version of this, that's how I did it. But because I was following a template for this video series, I just went start to back, hoping that was easy to follow. So I hope this video was easy to follow as well. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're following along and making the same journal as me, let me know too. And in the next video, I will show you how we cut our tags. I believe that's what we'll do, how we cut our tags. And if I have enough time, I'll add them to the journal. But if not, we'll add them to the journal in the very last video. So I hope this is easy to follow along. I hope you're having fun making your own boho journal and embellishing a journal. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys. Oh, and you are precious, precious gems like these. You are beautiful gifts to the world, bringing light and beauty and goodness to those around you. So shine bright out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.